Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. This is going to be the story that's going to be in the title, so just wait for the update. Am I the a-hole for leaving my boyfriend for no reason? I, 26 female, have been with my now ex-boyfriend, Eric, 28 male, for 2 years. Overall, we've had a good relationship, nothing crazy, until last night when things completely fell apart. We were out at a bar with some of his friends, just having a normal night. Drinks, food, the usual. Eric and his friend Mark, 28 male, were joking around, and Eric made a comment about how much Mark was eating. Something like, "Careful, Mark, you'll eat up the whole damn bar." It seemed harmless at first, just typical guy humor. But then Mark looked right at me and said, "If only she knew." It was one of those moments where you instantly feel uncomfortable, like there's something going on behind your back. I had no idea what Mark was talking about, and the whole vibe at the table shifted. But before I could even react, Eric exploded. He went off on Mark, screaming at him to shut the F up, and even tried to get physical. Eric is her boyfriend, Mark is the friend. Yeah. His other friends had to hold him back. Mark didn't really react, which only made Eric angrier. The whole thing was awkward as hell, and we ended up leaving early. When we got back to my place, I couldn't stop thinking about the comment, so I asked Eric, what the hell did Mark mean by "if only she knew"? What don't I know? And instead of answering me like a normal person, Eric lost it again. He started yelling at me and telling me to drop it and stop being paranoid. He was dodging every question, getting more pissed every time I brought it up. I wasn't trying to pick a fight, I just wanted to know what was going on. It felt like there was something important being hidden from me, and I wasn't about to let it slide. OP just like me. I'm so nosy, I want to know everything too. But every time I asked, he'd just get more defensive and angry. Finally, he stormed out of my apartment. He doesn't live with me, so I locked the door and called it a night. I didn't hear from him until this morning, and when I did, it was just more angry texts telling me to drop it and leave him alone. At that point, I was done. I'm not going to sit around and be treated like I'm crazy for asking a simple question. I texted him back saying we're done, I need space, and if he can't be honest with me, then I don't want any part of this relationship. End of story. Now here's where it gets worse. He's been going around to our mutual friends telling them that I left him for no reason and trying to make it seem like I'm the one who overreacted. Some of them have even reached out to me, saying I should have just let it go and that I'm blowing things out of proportion. I told them to mind their own business. I don't care what they think. None of them were there in that moment. None of them saw how he acted, and none of them have to live with the pit in their stomach that I've had since the weird-ass comment from Mark. I'm not about to stay in a relationship where I feel like something shady is going behind my back. If Eric can be straight with me after 2 years together, then what's the point? So Reddit, am I the a-hole for leaving him over this? After that, she made an update. I feel like I'm living in some kind of twisted nightmare, and the more I try to make sense of it, the worse it gets. Mark called me today while I was at work. I didn't expect him to call me because he was ignoring me. I stepped outside to take the call, and he told me something that I never in a million years can never be prepared for. He told me that Eric has been putting other men's semen into my food, drinks, skincare, shampoo, conditioner, and even my toothpaste. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being dramatic. That's what Mark said. Eric has apparently been hooking up with random men, having them finish into cups, then using it in my meals and drinks like it's some kind of sick joke. Even as I write this, I'm still in complete disbelief. Who does that to someone? Mark said he found out about this a week ago, but for some reason it took him that long to tell me. A week. I've been living my life completely oblivious, trusting Eric, someone I loved, while this was happening behind my back. I feel so betrayed, so disgusted, and so violated. When I asked Mark if he and Eric were having an affair, or if this was some sort of twisted thing between them, he swore they weren't. And he even made a gross comment about not wanting to touch Eric because who knows what disease he has. That made my stomach turn. I'm getting tested for everything now because I don't know what's been in my body. When I got home, I went straight to the kitchen. Mark told me to check under the sink, and there they were, the cups, hidden behind the cleaning supplies. I lost it. I threw out everything in the kitchen and bathroom, even stuff I knew wasn't touched. I don't care. Everything feels contaminated now. My home doesn't feel like a safe space anymore. Every time I walk into the kitchen, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I can't even function without my mind going to dark places, thinking about all the times I had no idea what was happening. I don't have any solid proof of this. It's just Mark's word and those disgusting cups, and I feel so powerless. If nothing can be done about this, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. How is this even legal? How can someone get away with something so vile? I don't know if I'll ever be able to trust anyone again. This whole thing has been messing with my head in ways I can't even explain. I feel dirty. I feel like I've been violated on such a deep level, and there's nothing I can do to undo it. My mom wants me to check into a hospital just to make sure I'm okay mentally, and I'm honestly going to do it. I don't feel stable right now. I don't feel like myself. I'm scared I might hurt myself or someone else. Eric was eating the same food. He was eating the food that he had contaminated right alongside me. Was it a kink? A power trip? I don't even know anymore. All I know is that the man I thought I knew, the man I loved, is a complete stranger to me. I can't believe I've been living with someone. I can't even read, y'all. This is just stressing me out. I can't believe I've been living with someone capable of something so vile. I feel like I'm losing my mind, and I don't know how I'm going to come back from this. How can he do this to me? I'm genuinely losing it. I'm a danger to myself. I won't be on my own. I'm going to check myself into the hospital. I think that's what she means. The last sentence is stressing me out. But you guys, oh my God. The thing is, if she put like what he did to her in the title of this the Am I the A-hole story, it would have been more famous. This had 15K upvotes. I seen it like a couple of days ago, and I seen it yesterday when I was making my other Reddit videos, but I just thought it was gonna be like nothing that too much of a big deal. Then I was listening to two hot takes. Y'all know the Reddit videos by Morgan that she does on YouTube and Spotify. And then she read the update, and I was floored. I was literally cleaning in the kitchen. I had to stop just to rehear what she said. Because I was like, I know damn well my ears are not playing with me. I genuinely thought maybe he was cheating on her with Mark and that he was gay or something. Or, because, or that he was cheating on her with another woman or something like that. Or I don't know. Or that he was planning to break up with her. Or just something like crazy. But he's been cheating on her with random men, asking them to finish in a cup. And then he's been putting some other people's strangers' bodily fluid in her food, her conditioner, her shampoo. Oh my God, that's so disgusting. Isn't that legal? Is that even legal? Can he go to jail for that? Like, imagine what type of disease she might end up having because of this nasty behavior. I hope, there's just some Reddit stories that are so outrageous that you just hope it's fake. I really hope this is fake, because there's no way on God's green earth that this is going to be okay. That's so disgusting. Poor girl. I would be going crazy and insane if I were her. Oh my God. Like, what do you mean he's been putting random men's semen in my food, in my drink, in my shampoo, in my conditioner, anything that I use in my home? Like, if I was me, I would have just left the apartment as it is. I would wouldn't even take anything. I would just take me by myself. That's so disgusting. Oh my God. What do you guys think about this? Ugh.